Right, so I've made some videos where I show how long it takes to sharpen my knives, and to give you an idea, we're going to see how long it takes to sharpen this buck knife. This knife is pretty dull. Alright, so I'm going to start the time. Got the same stone, and we're going to work until we get an edge that can slice the paper cleanly. And we are at almost a minute, so we'll go ahead and put that there. And we'll begin. Four and a half minutes. Yep. Okay. So it's about in the same state that the CPM 154 CM knife was at the 4-minute mark. Still some looks like we worked out enough of the issues that it actually can do some paper cutting. Okay. So now what we'll do, let's see if it'll do a fine cut. It's not quite able to do a fine cut yet. So we're going to go until we can make some curls. Oh, we got one curl there. Not quite to curls yet. So let's go ahead and keep sharpening and see if we can get it to where it'll do some clean curls. Okay, so this is at about 7 minutes, or wait a second. Yeah, 7 minutes. And okay, pretty good. Okay, the dull area is cutting pretty decently at this point. Now it's time to see if the area that was dull can cut curls. It's not cutting super great curls, but we're getting that. So the dull area was pretty much from here to here. I'm trying to keep it in that dull area. Okay, we got a curl that time. That was much better. Okay. Not real consistent, but okay, so I'm gonna give this another minute on the stone and see if it can catch up to how the stainless knife that I made was doing at 8.5 minutes. So here we go. So that's another minute. Okay, and the place that we're looking for is between here and here to be sharp enough to cut nice, clean little curls. Okay, that is much better. Oh, let's give it a little strop. Okay, that's much better. So, that's 8.5 minutes to get where it can cut the type of curls that I'm looking for. So, almost the exact same amount of time as my CPM 154 CM knife. So 8.5 minutes, roughly speaking. Could be 8 minutes, could be 9 minutes, but that's right in the same amount of time that it took my CPM 154 CM knife to get the same amount of sharpness. Not quite shaving, but that's how long it took to resharpen this knife from being very dull. So 8.5 minutes on both knife. The buck 119 sits about like that. Yep. And after 8.5 minutes, this is the knife that I make out of CPM 154 CM.